Okay, before blending, sometimes I also sketch my light distribution on other parts. As here the light distribution is completed, so I can go to my next element. This shoulder part is has very complicated shape, consisting of a few elements. So what I can say that there is no only one good way how to place the light here. So you can play around and look how the light is moving along this element and choose one of those angles that you found that it's interesting for you. For example, you can analyze light from this angle where you can see that we have reflections here, and something going on here, and try to emulate this into your painting, as this is fantasy miniature, so we are not trying to create fully 100% realistic metal effect. We would like to make it interesting and look quite convincing. This is our goal. So now I will present one of the ways how we can put the light on the shoulder pad. I will be using again as a base color a mix of morning sky and black. And to make it a little bit easier, I will try to keep my main reflection on this part in a similar line as I have it here. So I'm trying not to make it out of this line completely, but also this is kind of sphere. This is a part of a sphere. This we can imagine that this shoulder part is part of the sphere. So this also be kind of spherical. This main reflection. This shape, on the other hand, we can more imagine as a pipe. So maybe the light will be more corresponding to this line and going like this, where I'm trying to show that the light will be more concentrated in this area, so it's kind of going from this direction and make it bigger, so kind of conical shape when it goes down. Okay, this part will be kind of expansion of this element here. I will make it a little bit more spherical. And we will try to make them kind of like a one reflection, just divided by this ornament. Later, I'm trying to find other reflection points which will be a little bit minor, not so important. So maybe I will indicate the point, the shape like this, that's showing this shape of our shoulder pad. And also here that will show a little bit this triangular shape that we have here. And for example, this could be our main reflections on our shoulder pad. Then I would add a few secondary ones that I found during my light analysis. So probably something here will be going on. Maybe we can add, to decrease the dark area here, something on that level. But we can remember that we used also green shades. So I'll use a green shade here as my secondary reflection, which corresponds to the green shade that I used from that direction. We can see also that the light reflects on this area here, and to maybe here we don't have a certain reflection, but to make it more interesting around my main reflection, I will just add something smaller, less pronounced, profound, but on the upper side and also on the lower side. On the lower side, maybe we can use our brown reflection that we used also on other elements from this direction. Just to make it a little bit more clear, I will increase a little bit area of my main reflection here to add a little bit of transition at least. And here we can join a little bit those two. So again, I'm trying to avoid big areas that are separated but by black lines, so probably I will do the same a little bit here, so to connect a little. Later we can change a little how the reflections are blended together, but I'm trying not to leave like a line here of black paint. And also two secondary reflections we can add on this part. On the right hand side, and maybe on the left hand side too. It just, as I said, this is just a sketch, so it just indicates the ideas where I can put the light, and always I can slightly change the position, but this is my main and basic idea. We can maybe add one more reflection here on the horizon line that we will still try to keep it in our main picture. But it can make it look more shiny thanks to this horizon division between the metal and the horizon line. So this part also creates similar function. That is a little bit creating a closure to our shape. Later, when we add also similar reflection on our gold part, then it will bring more consistency to the look. So this is the idea how I can make the light placement of my main reflections, concentrated mainly here and here, and the secondary reflections to add the more things going on to a little bit deceive our viewer. And now we would need to follow the procedure more or less the same as we did here, bringing up more light and then smoothing out everything in the final steps.